Hello and welcome to Soul Guidance with Adriana. I am a soul communicator and guide, and today I have an intuitive message for whoever needs it. I will be drawing cards and creating a message for you to help on your journey at this time. I will trust that if you are drawn to this video, it is meant for you and that you are on a journey of growth and of healing. If you're returning to the channel, you'll notice I'm in a little different spot today. The kitties, you can see the little orange one in the corner, they wanted to be outside, so that's where we are today. I also wanted to let you know, especially for those of you that are really interested in going deeper and really investing in your growth, I will be creating an extended reading piggybacking on this one. So if you want to go even deeper into your growth, the link for that video is in the description below. All right, so what messages are we starting with? Okay, got altruism, 10 of swords. Sorry, altruism was the 6 of pentacles, 10 of swords, 3 of swords, daughter of swords. Okay, and show me the context, please. The world, the 4 of feathers, the 4 of wands, and the fool. Okay. Now this is really interesting. I'm going to start with the context. We have the energy of completion over here with the world, the joy of attainment, the joy of completion. But on this other side, we have the energy of the fool, the new beginning. But for some reason, usually, this is how it works in the tarot. You get to the world and then we start the journey again. And it's a cyclical, circular kind of thing. But we have something blocking us. We've got the 4 of wands kind of in the way, or there's a space before the new beginning can start. So it's like we've culminated. We've come to the end of a cycle. We've come to the end of a place. But we're not quite ready to start this new cycle again. And so what's going on? What is the message with the 4 of feathers there? Because I don't see it as a negative block. It's just like this temporary hold. Okay, so the swan, the peregrine falcon, and the peacock, 3 birds. Okay, and actually in our spread, there are also, nope, there are 4 birds, never mind. Thought we had a little congruence there, but we don't. Okay, so we've got the swan, inner beauty, we've got the peregrine falcon, we've got the peacock. I think if this video is resonating with you and you're a cat lover, you're probably going to have to watch it twice, because if it were me watching this video, I'd just be watching the cat. All right, even though this is what is poised to come towards you, the reason why we have this space here, the 4 of wands, is there is a major abundance shift coming towards you in a big way. And what this card says in the little booklet is that we have to clear the decks, because clear space, make space for abundance to come into our lives. And so there's just a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of polishing of our energetic spaces in order to be able to receive this abundance. And that's going to mean different things for different people, and I'll go into what that clearing can be in a second. But the other thing that we have, it's funny, the peregrine falcon says observation, but we have this blindfolded woman here. So the energies with those cards, and the women are doing, they've got a very similar body language, that arm at an angle like this. So reaching up to the swan, she's reaching up to the falcon. So it's as if we as humans here are trying to reach up to touch our divinity. And there's a, okay, I'm getting a yes on that. There's a, I'm gonna have to say it, there's a right way to do it, and then there's a deceptive way to do it. We're looking for that direct connection right here. And that connection goes through the third eye, through that connection to the divine, and through complete trust and complete surrender. Now, on the other side, we have the ability to get lost in our subjective delusions. And what that means is we have the ability to get lost in looking for a connection that's not really a connection. You see what the woman is touching? She's touching a bubble, and the swan is also touching a bubble. But when that bubble bursts, then then the space between them is revealed. But actually, when that bubble bursts, they'll be able to touch. So that little bubble that's between this woman and the bird is just like this Four of Wands here that's blocking the energy of completion from happening. So why is this bubble here? So let's go into the message. We've got Six of Swords again, 10 of Swords, Six of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, 3 of Swords, Daughter of Arrows. We need to draw our attention to, our attention needs to be drawn to this middle bit here, the 3 of Swords and the 10 of Swords, that we are learning to completely let go of any dramatic stories that we have about our martyrdom, any dramatic stories that we have about loss, any dramatic stories about energy that has been taken from us. These energies are a false story. The possum here is playing dead, right? He's not actually dead, or she's not actually dead. She's just playing dead. And likewise here, the 3 of Swords, the period of mourning is done. Okay, so what you have decided to walk away from, where you have decided to leave, is done. But we need to make sure that you really are done with that in thoughts. Mostly, this is all we've had 3 out of 4 cards be about thoughts. In your thoughts, this means no more thinking about what you've left behind, no more thinking about what's in the past, no more vendettas, no more judgment, no more vindictive thoughts. You know, for me, when I left my university teaching job, I did it because I was choosing to do it for a couple reasons. One, knowing that my soul path was driving me in a different direction, and the other, that I was really disagreeing with some of the choices. I want to say ethically, but it is kind of an ethical choice, or it was a choice of focus. I didn't like where the university had its focus. So there was a bit of me that even after I left, I kind of wanted to keep checking on them to make sure that they were not doing well, which was not a great use of my energy or vibration, I have to tell you. But there was a little vindictive streak that was saying, well, they should suffer because they're not doing the right thing, and that's why I had to leave. So it's almost as like I was trying to punish them by me leaving. And sometimes when we leave relationships, we want that kind of vindication that we've left in their suffering, right? But if you find yourself in that kind of pattern, in that kind of place, this isn't helping you. And it's time to just surrender all of that junk, because when you think about something, when you spend emotional energy thinking about something, you're keeping an emotional tie, you're keeping an energetic tie. And if you think of a hot air balloon, it's tied to the ground with all these ties, and when you cut the ties, it rises, right? So that's us, that's our vibration rising. But if we're holding on to little ties that keep us to the ground, we're going to rise lopsided, or we're not going to rise at all. And the 6 of Pentacles is saying, essentially, get over yourself so you can rise. Get over these slights to your ego. Get over thinking about these people or the situation that you've already said goodbye to. Just get over it. Surrender to the bigger picture. Okay, I think, nope, we're going to draw one more card here to kind of tie this part of the reading up. I want to thank you for spending this time with me. And again, if you're interested in going even deeper into this growth message, there is a link in the description below which will take you to a whole nother reading. So, okay, learning the sacred ibis and shark purpose. So we are learning about our purpose through this process. But this combination of cards is also saying that it is going to take, that learning is a sacred process. It takes time. We cannot just jump from the end of one thing to the beginning of the new without taking some time in between to really reflect on what's going on. And the sacred ibis is saying, because this is a purpose directed way of living, because you're learning about your purpose as your life is unfolding right now, this is a sacred journey and you cannot rush it. Okay? So trust that that little time, that little bubble in between is there for a reason. And trust that these doors will open for you as you are ready for them. But also know that you were born to open these doors. These doors will open for you in this life. And there's absolutely nothing you need to do to push it or worry about it. Just keep taking each lesson as it comes to you. Okay, so we're going to look in the extended about reading or lessons that are coming for you, challenges that are coming your way, and the tools you have to work with those challenges and lessons. So if you'd like to follow me over there, the link's in the description below, and I'll see you again soon.